That's right. In Other People's Money, the Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre wraps up their season by taking us into the world of corporate takeover and the heart of the family business. Larry the Liquidator preys on companies he says are worth more dead than alive and often ends up playing with people's lives in the process. Take a look.
Easy, just a paper transaction. Your hands won't even get dirty.
And what happens to the plant?
Gets sold for scrap.
And the men? And the town?
Well, not your problem. You're not the mayor. You're not a missionary.
So that's what they mean when they talk about restructuring? Maximizing shareholder values?
That's what they mean.
Nice turn of phrase. We used to call it going out of business.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Wall Street.
Shouldn't surprise me. Those boys down there can't charge millions by going out of business. First they become lawyers and investment bankers, then they restructure.
On Wall Street, restructuring means never having to say you're sorry. Got it?
Got it. Now you get it. I understand what you want. Thank you for coming.
Okay, actors Ashley Wright and Julia Arcos join us this morning. Thanks so much to both of you for being here. Well, from the way that we describe it, it seems very cut and dried. Good guy versus the bad guy, David versus Goliath. But there are some more complexities or intricacies to this plot. Maybe Ashley, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about the story.
Well, the playwright Jerry Sterner uses the financial world as a backdrop to tell a bigger story about loyalty, about family, about love. Yes, it seems like it's a pretty black and white story about Larry the Liquidator, the part I played, trying to take over this small company. But the more you delve into the politics and the philosophies, you actually find out that what he's doing and what he thinks he's doing is a good thing.
Right.
It's something that he believes in, that he's not immoral at all.
And that's the thing, we don't want to obviously give away the end of the play because you need to go see it. But you also had a charm to your role as well, so that people maybe don't quite sit there going, I just hate that guy.
Well, for sure. Anytime you play a part where he's perceived as the villain, I, anyway, always want to put a bit of a spin on it so the audience has to question and go, actually, he's a villain, but I actually quite like him.
There you go. And your character also has a very interesting dynamic with Larry's character as well. Yes. Tell us about maybe the two of you.
Well, Kate is a lawyer who's brought in to help the family defend against this corporate takeover. And in the interim, they find out that they are actually very evenly matched. And so there's something quite compelling about that for her in him and in him for her, so yeah.
Okay, very nice. Adding yet another layer to the entire thing. Now, we do have to get it out of the way. 1991 movie with Danny DeVito. Oh. Kind of a bad movie. No. This, we want to just put that bad taste out of your mouth. The play, very different.
Yeah, I think, well, the play was written first and played for a long time off-Broadway in New York and in London and various other cities, and then was adapted into a movie about 8 years later. And oftentimes what happens in these adaptations is they need to do rewrites, and it goes into other hands, other creative hands. So yeah, it's not the same at all. If you're thinking that you're coming to see that movie, you're not.
It's just kind of like you always want to read the book before you see the movie.
Exactly.
If it's written as a play, go see the play and don't worry about the movie. Yeah. Fantastic. It runs until May 11th at Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre. Visit breakfasttelevision.ca for details on ticket information and all that good stuff. Thanks so much to both of you for being here. Taking a break on BT. Stay with us.